For 3,000 years and more, this disease has been known to the medical profession. And for 3,000 years and more, humanity has been knocking at the door of the medical profession for a cure.
Cancer is not a curse. It's not a punishment. It's a problem which we need to solve.
Cancer is one of the leading causes of death around the globe. In India alone, more than 500,000 people lost their lives to cancer in 2010.
I think there's a growing rate of cancer in India and also growing interest in prevention, treatment and cure of various kinds of cancer in India. So it's a dynamic area and a very important area for the future.
Number of patients, which are too many, the lack of facilities, like we don't have still a good number of hospitals, the number is small for the larger population.
1 out of 8 Indian women and 1 out of 10 Indian men are expected to be diagnosed with cancer after the age of 35.
Just for cancer therapy is to come up with, obviously we still need cost-effective either prevention or cure.
More than 30% of cancer could be prevented by making the right lifestyle choices. Avoiding tobacco, having a healthy diet, being physically active, and resisting infections that may cause cancer.
As we're coming up with more and more targeted therapies and highly innovative therapies, the challenge is going to be to maintain an affordable innovation and keep India abreast of the latest therapies that are available around the world.
I often get questions from people which pretty much sound like, my mother has cancer, how long would she live if I can't afford the most expensive medicines that are coming in the market? How do we address such a need that is there in India?
According to PRI, 4.8 million people die because of cancer and 3.9 million die of infectious diseases. But the funding available is only $168 million for cancer in comparison to $8.4 billion for infectious diseases. Although the 5-year survival rate of adult cancer has increased by 18% in the last 4 decades, there is still a long way to go. The money poured into cancer research is hardly enough to carry out innovative research projects, which can bring a paradigm shift in dealing with the stubborn disease.
Today, cancer is touching more lives than we ever imagined. I never imagined I would be diagnosed with cancer of the bone marrow in 2009. The only reason I'm here today is because of all the research that has happened in the last 10 years. If I'd been diagnosed a decade ago, I would have been given 1 to 2 years to live. Today, my life expectancy has increased, so just imagine what we can achieve in the next 10 years. Perhaps the next cancer breakthrough will come out of India.
Is there any hope for cancer patients in India?
What we have done is we have brought together the best brains. We have started discovering drugs in India so that we can actually provide these medicines to people who could otherwise not afford the best of care. So the best way to kind of cure cancer in India would be to make our own medicines which are more effective but at the same time safer and are accessible to the mass population.
We as a country have managed to get rid of polio just through our campaigns. Same with HIV/AIDS. We have done a great job. Why can't we do the same for cancer?
There's so much more that needs to be done. We need to come together and make cancer research a priority. Together, we can create a future without cancer.
Research has overpowered polio. It is defeating HIV/AIDS. The time is not far when it will conquer cancer too.